So, my name is Kristel Fleuren-Hunter, and I'm the Children's Services Librarian with Pictou-Antigonish Regional Library. And I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about how to make a time capsule. So, time capsules. Do you know what a time capsule is? A time capsule is actually like a little container of items or things that you've written down or information about just the present day. So it's a place to share things that are happening to you right now or in the last year, and then you can put everything together in a container, and then you put it aside with a date on it for when you want to look at it. So it can be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever you pick. So what do you need to make a time capsule? It's actually quite simple. You can do this with just stuff that you have at home. We're also going to have some things that you can take home from the library if you wanted to stop by and pick some things up. So the things that we'll have at the library, just these little plastic containers and some little pieces of paper, and we'll have some stickers and other items you can use to decorate your time capsule. The other thing is, if you have stuff at home, you don't really have to have anything super fancy. This is just a peanut butter container that I've cleaned out really well. This is a jar that had salsa in it. That also will work really well. If you want to get really fancy, you can take a box and you can wrap it up with some cool paper. And then basically the rest is just kind of up to you as to what you want to put in there. So I have with me a little list of just some items that you can include in your time capsule. And I won't read off the whole thing, but you can use this to just get some ideas. And if you pick up a kit from the library, this little sheet of paper will be with it. So news stories or highlights from the year. You can even cut out newspaper clippings if you still get a newspaper, or you can print something off the internet. If you're like me and you don't have a printer at home, you can come to the library and print something off, because that's what I did. You can print some pictures of your family or friends or pets. If you have some little pieces of paper, you can just write down some things like your favorite TV show right now, your favorite book, song, if there's a place that you like to visit. Maybe you have a favorite YouTuber or video that you want to just write down and that you want to remember down the road. You can give some advice to your future self, and if you do that, you can tick that off on your Pearl Community Bingo logbook. You can write down what are some hobbies that you have. What's something that you learned this year? Something that might be kind of cool is if you have a library card, write down your library card number. Maybe you're going to still have the same library card number in 5 years or 20 years, which might be kind of interesting to see. And there's all kinds of other things that you can include too. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate how to make a time capsule. Like I said, you can include whatever kind of information in here you want. It's pretty hot today, so I thought it might be interesting to even write down the temperature of what it is today. And I can put that in a little time capsule. The other thing is I printed off some cool things that might be of interest from this last year. I thought it was really cool that the Raptors actually won their first NBA championship. So that's historical for the Raptors and for a Canadian basketball team. So that's a picture that I printed off, and I'm going to put that in here. I also went online and I printed off just some interesting news. I went to the beach earlier this week, or actually last week, and I went to Arisag Beach, and then I found out there was actually a shark that was near Arisag Beach. So there's like a shark tracking thing going on. This is Teaser, a young male shark, and he's tagged, so they track him, and he was actually off the coast of the beach where I was, so I thought that was interesting. So I printed off this article, and it's a little bit big, but that's okay. We can fold it up, and we can fit it in the time capsule as well. So I might also write down my favorite book at this time and put that in there, my library card number. And then once I have everything in there that I want to put in, I'm just going to close up my time capsule. And I'm going to put a little label on it that says Kristel's Time Capsule. Don't open until 2030, so that is in 10 years. So you can have a sticky label if you like, or you can tape it on there. You can put some stickers on and you can decorate it however you like. These are kind of like cool stickers. Here. Decorate it, put a ribbon on it, and then that's pretty much it. So use the box or something you have at home. So, like I said, it's pretty easy to make one. You can just use stuff that you have at home, like containers like from like peanut butter and other things. And if you've got stickers, and you can just find like pieces of paper at home to write things down. But if you don't have stuff at home, or if you want to come to the library and see what we have, we will have some kits that you can pick up from here. So there are going to be these little plastic boxes, and there's stickers, and there's just different colors of paper that you can use that you might not have at home. So stop by your local library and pick up a kit.